एक वाव हान्नु हुने रे यो अगाडि भेटिहाल्दा भेटिन्छ कि कोमिकाले कस्तो टोक्नु थाल्यो कोमिकाले कस्तो टोक्नु थाल्यो आज आकाशमा एउटा तारा देखिन होइन किन लाग्दैन अबि होइन होला यस्तो त मायाले अब यसले मेरो भेटेन र ओइ होइन होला एक कम्बरैमा पटुकी कासेर हाँसी बसेर रुकुमै कोटा रुकुमै कोटा ए त्यसकी मासाले जतिमा रुकुमै कोटा जाला बिर्छ पहिला Conqueror. काफी हो गया हेर्ने मेरो त यार पैसाले नि हेर कस्तो हावाको यो कत्रो हावाको ओ यो खड्का उदे खड्कामा सल्लाह यो मेरो किन यस्तो हावा हुन थालेको यार आम्मा कसम यो मायाकै भाँचेर फालिदिनु के हो सुत मारी के किन हेर्छन् आँखाहरू तिमी आउने बाटोहरू तिमी भन मलाई यो के भएको तिमी नै भन प्रिय गरौँ अब म के तिम्रो नै मनमा बोल्छ आएको प्रिय सुन न केही त बोल न केही त बोल न प्रिय केही मनका कुरा किन हेर्छन् आँखाहरू तिमी आउने बाटोहरू तिमी भन मलाई यो के भएको तिमी नै भन प्रिय गरौँ अब म के तिम्रो नै मनमा बोल्छ आगो सारा कारनेटेड तो नहीं चाहिए यार हमको तो पकड़ 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 मार ओए कसरी ढल्न के हो ओए कसरी यार सबै किल चोर हो त्यसले सबै किल चोर यार त्यसले मेरो यार चारवटा नखाने चारवटै चोर हो कस्तो जाँठो रहेछ मासला गरिरहेछ यार त्यो यार हरामी रहेछ हरामी यार हरामी बहुत हरामी ओ माय गॉड वाउ ह्यारीले कस्तो सिको त अनि मलाई यार सर्टगन पनि नलागो के फेरि एक किल त आउनुपर्छ नि यार एक किल नि आएन यो भूतलाई म यस्तो सिक्छु अब फर्केको कुरा नभने भुलिदिनेलाई सम्झिदिनेलाई चल्ने मलाई हान्नलाई कहाँ मैले सुने यार अनि चोरहरू चाहिँ यहाँनिर चोरहरू फेरि मलाई सुतेर हानु भने कस्तो लाउँदैन यार मेरो न त्यो त गाडी हान्दैछ यार साइको क्या भाइ त गाडी हान्दै बस्यो त्यो चोरु मुरु यो लामो बट होला क्या गाडी हान्दै बस्छ त अब मसँग रिलेसनमा बस्दा उसलाई काटा लागेछ मन पराउँथ्यो अहिले बाले गर्दैन दबाई सबै खायो उसले आँखा चल्यो हुँदैछु बे जतिमा इधर है इधर किनने का और डालने के बाद अंदर डालने का तो मज़ा आएगा कहाँ छ त यार कसरी मरेन हौ कसरी मर्द किन त्योमा लामो इमोटल हो कि के हो गोली पनि लाग्दैन हौ फेरि टेक्नोलोजीले हानु नि त टेक्नोलोजी यो अको मलाई सुतेर हान्दा यस्तै हुन्छ क्या मेरो खै किन हो हत्ते माथि गइदिइहाल्छ यार अरे यार अरे भाई मत मारो यार मैं ही अकेला हूँ क्या इधर लो ये लामो उड़ 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 उड़ता ही फिरूं लो लामो यो त दुईटा बटहरु हुन्छ यसलाई रिफ्लेक्स भनिन्छ है देखे बट ल्याएर कति धेरै बट हो ल हेर्न रन्डीको छोरो अड्केको म्याच कि नि कस्तो फोन हो यार कस्तो अड्किन्छ हौ किन यस्तो अड्किन्छ यार म चाहिँ भिडियो हेर्दै बसेँ यार के हो त्यो रिभिङ भिडियो अड्किन्छ हौ से अड्केर मऱ्यो झ्याट मजी ए रन्डीको बिहान त्यहाँबाट देखिन्छ भनेको के कस्तो घन्टाखरि मरेको म चाहिँ अड्केको आम्बो फोन भाइ हेयर दिस यो त मुझे बर्ड हो होइन अगाडिको स्कुल साइडतिर चाहिँ इनिमीहरु हो छ त Schemaki. झरेन रे थुक्क मुला हेर्न मायाको त भूत निक्लिन्छ छोडो कस्तो साईको रहेछ यार निक्लिन भूत स्कोप दिन्छ क्या उसले पर्छ होला ए मायासाले इसकी मैं की छूट Everybody suicidal. Coming now, T T T T T T T T T T. यस्तै हुन्छ यार सबैभन्दा कस्तो हानिदिन्छु भनेर यार झार्दै थियो नि है त्यसलाई त यार साला यता चाहिँ हान्नु पर्दो रहेछ साला यता चाहिँ हान्नु पर्दो रहेछ बर्ड भाइले फेरि कपड़े नहीं है ये वाले कपड़े मलाई त्यस्तो खतरा लागेन लास्टमा try at this type of fucking lobby here 7,000 रुपैयाँ 15 पाउने हो यो यस्तो पाउनु पर्यो यो त केटीको यार त छक्का हुन्छ हौ पछि यो अति छ है कङ्कर र बोकेपछि दिन पर्ने थिएन होइन पम्प त त्यस्तै हुन्छ हौ मेरो किन खै तेरी माँ की पम्प त त्यस्तै हुन्छ हौ मेरो थम्ले हान्न अलि बाहिर बनाउनु पर्यो क्या तेरीमा चोर ला चाहिन्छ ल मूर्ख बालक तँलाई युवती प्रदान दिने तेरे साथ ही साथ तेरे साथ तेरी नजरों ने एकैछिन यार गाइज एकैछिन पक्नुहोस् त भित्र भन्यो होला यार त्यसले इसकी मैं की खतरा बनाउने ल पड्केन रे यार त्यो तुमसे ना हो पाएगा बेटा, तुमसे ना हो पाएगा। निलो निलो त्यो रन्डीको छोरो लाडो जस्तो बुझी इभेन्ट हान्नेको भन्थ्यो यार अन्त त्यसलाई कम बुझी खाँदैन त्यसले त्यो निलो निलो के आउँछ क्या यार मेरो होइन सबैको देख्दै आउँछ यो इभेन्टभरि के हो के कोचिङ जाने कोचिङ लेट्स गो कोचिङ होइन कि लान्ने हो कि लान्नु पर्यो राई माइला रे हौ आम्मा कस्तो तिनीहरूले यार मैले यताउति पारेको थिएँ यार कस्तो बाँचिसकेको थिएँ म हानेको त मैले त्यसलाई त्यो निलो आयो क्या मासला म त झन् थाकेको भयो एकछिन त घुमे जस्तो मान्दिर यार मेरो अति ल म चाहिँ किन ओर्लेको अब यसले चाहिँ हान्छ ला मुझे बटले मार्छ जस्तो यार मलाई त मार्छ कि क्या बटले के हो यिनीहरू त यो चाहिँ किन हिँडेको यसरी हिरोस् चोर साला म पड्किएँ अब अड्किएँ म डेन्जर पऱ्यो त त्यहाँ हेर्न नेट अब यस्तो छ है हालत मेरो नेट अति राम्रो पिङ आउँछ नि फेरि माथि यार ल अब यो त हिरो हो कि त्यसलाई मैले नदेखेको यार आइसकेछ कि राइटतिर रिकल गर ह्याड भयो सबलाई घन्टा भयो भने चाहिँ बन्द गरिदिन्छु बाहिर जान्छ Yo man, what is up man? Fuck man. सुरुमा ढल्नु पर्ने थियो यार ढलेन यार मलाई गेम भइरहेको हो
A new round, a new beginning for the teams. Time to reset if your favorite team did not do well in the previous round.
भइरहेको हो PMSL भइरहेको छ यहाँ त एसी अहिले चाहिँ नेपालको भन्दैन नेपालको भएन अनि एसी एसीको भएन एसी के हाले लबी आउँछ यार ल कसरी मर्दैन यार तोड़ दी भाई ल अहिले त नि हेर्नु होला हैन गेमहरुमै
And now, the elimination being me from Sem9 just got taken out. Okay, multiple fights happening at the same time, but we're going to focus on the E Arena right now. High ground by Joker puts damage onto Macarius. But before whatever, he'll finish off KTN 203, Mr. MVP. Point taken away by E Arena. Now Macarius tries to drive away into the sunset, but NC2 is following.
Macarius, Joker have a bit of a drift. But for Macarius is going for around the long rotation, hoping the trees and the vegetation would block the rest of the arena from actually committed to those chase. But the fact that the Blue Zone arrived, it made a U-turn for the side of the arena and go for the high grounds instead and make a big U-turn to get into the circle. But Macarius, at least he survives. But AZ on Void, they make it a CQC, a close quarter combat between these two. But that's going to be a free space for him to go around. Foxy just arrived, coming in. Void, Potato, and the rest of Void are here. They wiped up 2 players of AZ, and that remains with the last player alive.
Voxy navigating around the smoke, trying to find cover. As a Team Flash managed to break through into the middle of the circle here, just outside of Yasnaya. Back onto Outer Ego and Vampire Esports. They're not done yet with each other. Only Dewey here. So I guess he would disengage to join back his teammates on the northern side. And myself plan on to getting into the next phase of the circle, which is going to be on the outskirts of Yasnaya Polyana.
GLU, they are in the center, but 2 of them only for now, split it apart. Gui trying to find Snape. He heard those footsteps. He's gonna go to the roof. But it's gonna be a tough one to hike if the Blue Zones start to arrive. But Gui is taking the Blue Zone. Snape's down to last HP and the Blue Zone and him's no matter what. Gui, you can actually leave there right now as Vampires is actually on the rise here today, Clap. 3 eliminations by now.
Yep, but they'll be playing the rest of the round without Mela. Now Void onto Team Flash. The moment they arrived, they took out the 2 players of Team Flash, but Zeta just got gunned down by Superman for the Vikings from a long distance. He should be able to get into the building, but Zeta is still bleeding out. Too much damage onto him. And Superman will claim that elimination point. But Void will need to be ready because the rest of the Vikings are coming.
And they're gonna have the attempt to just push it, but it's 3 down! It's 3 down! How did that just happen? The Potato and Foxy, they fought back! The attempt to flush them out in this very small house seems to be a total failure for Vikings. And Team Flash shooting from afar as well. Void still lost it with the 2-player. What a haul coming up from Void, Potato, and Foxy just now.
Oh, they actually did it. Oh, man. What a defense here. And now the IGL will need to pick up his teammate. But here comes the nades by Joker. But E Arena Not really interested to be the cleanup crew, so they will leave this one for now. Not able to land the nade. Maybe it's just too far away, too much open space, too risky for E-Arena. And they decide to bail this one. But that's good news for Void. At least they can reset now.
That was a tough one. They made it through. It was a 4v2. But we're back to E-Arena against Macquarie. Still going to be on the run. AmXG. Last player, last health. Macquarie to go from the pan to the fire. And now straight into NC2's hand. Teddy K just arrived. He's a bit disappointed. Didn't get a point, guys. He's trying to go for the Terminator perhaps, but the rest is history for the side of MXG, despite they have a very consistent run early on today. We're down to 10 teams.
And here comes Toda. Welcome to the circle, entering through a safe path on the left side of Yasnaya Polyana, so you'll be fine. Though there's a chance that the circle will go away from Yasnaya next. And that's where they will need to cut through Glue Squad, but we'll check on them later because right now, the two Thai teams, Exosphere and E-Arena. And of course, between these two teams, Exosphere, they're the one desperate for points.
Looking at Vampires, it's not stopping at all.
Toxie.
Still going for more, and it's going to be BTR. BTR needed this more than anybody else for their mental strength. But for Red Face, at least Zaxi reaching out. But and as hello, Todak just arrived and they're just leaving when they got stopped. But at least they fought back. But within seconds, it's going to be back to the lobby on the side of NST. But we're back to Vampire versus BTR. This is going to be on the southern side of the map. Can they? Do they really want to commit to Vampire since they got that first knock towards BTR before? Or will they actually navigate into the circle a bit longer rotation and going slightly towards where Team Flash at?
Ooh, it looks like it kind of hurt you, so they're trying alternative routes. But they still have some time, 20 seconds before the stage or the zone closes. E-Arena on the north and Exosphere. Okay, this is a fight that might highly potential happen as Exosphere one player on the outside, while the rest of E-Arena also not entering the circle yet, so they're gathering as much information as possible before they're making the move. And here comes NC2, the frontline scouts. He just needs the information, and they will execute their plan soon. Likely, they will take the fight against Exosphere.
GLU shooting Turtle from afar, and there's going to be almost 200 meters distance where they're actually shooting these guys within those buildings. How did they even see that through? There's so much trees in between. But nonetheless, it's a Q2 elimination out there. But for E-Arena, they couldn't turn their back straight and get into the circle due to a different team just now. But they spotted out Toda player, but GLU finished them off. And E-Arena, they are aware about GLU's position right now since they keep opening fire towards the rest of E-Arena. It's definitely going to keep them enraged later on. They might hunt this people down, but Exosphere, they're keeping tracks and tabs on E-Arena as well.
And NC2 looks like he got finished up by KF. Back on the Exosphere, looks like the fight didn't happen. And E-Arena, though not perfect, but they somehow found a way into the circle. But on their way, Tony K got taken out. And Void now, they stay as quiet as possible in the middle. I guess the next team that we need to put a bit more attention to is going to be Glue Squad here. Hexas making his move in between two different teams, but now smoked up vehicle. Oh man, spraying so hard right now that he's able to make it to his destination.
I lost long enough for Void not to go down right now, but Sakura's on the ground. It's going to be Hexas GLU taking one of the players of the arena, but Joker taking on KF as well. The rest of the arena, there's nobody there. He's the last player. He's in an open field. He even stands up. He's literally giving away his own body to all the other players, but he still survived regardless. But for Foxy Void, at least he got this compound for the longest time. But for Joker, he's digging his own grave when he stands up like that just now. KF fought back. Here comes another nade lop over. It's going to be difficult for Joker to stand up and run towards that smoke. It's too much of a risk.
Well, they probably saw his vehicle anyway. But Joker moved away from the smoke, so the smoke became a distraction to KF. None of his nades
ओए
landed.
देखे तो ले वाला
Joker, he does only have one molly though, but he sees KM
Oi.
and Joker. Beautifully done by
तो
Joker.
भीड़ दी रहा होता
Took the advantage after distracting KM with the smoke. Went to the side, saw his target, and took him out.
Now there's a lot of solo players here. That's going to be Exosphere and E Arena right now, but at least they lasted long enough to get himself some placement points. But the blue zone is just slightly far for Exosphere. Canas is thinking
What
about
time
it.
is
He
it?
wants to go cut off cross into the
What
circle
time is it?
straight away, but
League
there's
stage, you-
Void keeping that side. It's a bit too high risk if he wants to go in straightforward like
Week
that.
2 region da ni
If you take a longer rotation, it's going to be vampires waiting at the other end as well. Pick your poison for KNS. At least he's ready for the fight. The fact that he's chugging down all those energy brings and builds. But on Joker, he landed himself for a wall. How much longer can he retain his position here? Will it be the same as Void before?
last time you know
Oh. And Joker now hoping for the best with this building.
नत्र पहिला त
But I guess a lot more attention will be given to every other team, like Team Flash and Sam9, for example. And Sam9 on the outer side of Visnaya. Need to navigate around the buildings and cut across Team Flash, get into the circle. While the north, we have KNS here, the final player of Exosphere, creating the smoke bridge, but it's going to be super difficult for him. The moment he step out, even though if he had that smoke, but Void will be waiting for him.
यो त मर हो अब गाडी पनि छैन जुन पनि हैन यसमा गानेको त्यति हो बिचमा यसमा त हैन
Be a ninja for once. He got a couple of haystacks in
Okay,
between. Should be no problem for him to actually be on his feet.
उल्टे
But
ल्यान
Voxy
लास्ट पनि भएन
and Potato, here comes the net flying over. Voxy, they got plenty of barricades with those vehicles. Potato forced himself to get out, so he can actually see where the bullets flying from. And Voxy will pop the smoke to get out as well. It's not safe to be indoors at this point with barely at the edge of a circle, but in Flash, speaking of the high-race buildings, here comes the fight. Sam9 friendship down to only 20%. UI taking on Wen as well. Oh, he coming up. Hot for UI this time with off-angle position. Nobody see him right now.
Okay, and that's the kind of gameplay that Sam9 needs, that Sam9 wants. Able to get into the circle while collecting elimination points. Looking for more. There's another player of Team Flash inside the building that they're trying to flush out. It's going to be Bo here. But they're going to focus onto the circle instead. While BTR gets a player of Vampire Esports on the other side. Sam9, they somehow made it through. They are in the circle. So they can breathe a sigh of relief for now until stage 7.
Been playing the high-race building for quite some time now, bros. He saw Yuhai. It's so itchy to take down on Yuhai. Be sneaky all day long, but BT also still have a 4. It's going to be a Vampire.
No,
We still have a 3. Shuts this down. Spot out back to what? A spray coming out of a bullseye Red Bull with a Scar L. What a control of the barrel, but Joker! Void never fell twice now. Make it 3 times almost, despite a whole crew, and leave alone one person to charge into their very small building. But it might be Sam9 next against Void. Can they hold against another squad?
The small building is the fortress of Void Esports. But at least for Vampire and BTR, they're in the circle. It'll be interesting to see how Sam9 will overcome this one. So Void, the next